resistance is futile. You will disarm your weapons and escort us to Sector 001. If you attempt to intervene, we will destroy you.
Red alert! Load all torpedo bays, ready phasers. Move us to position Alpha, Ensign.
You must have heard about the Battle of Wolf 359.
What are you actually saying? You said, I'm sure your father must have told you about the most horrible thing he's ever done.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, okay.
Your father must have told you about that. What, is he ashamed?
You must have heard about the Battle of Wolf 359.
I don't think so. What actually was it? It was 40,000 Federation starships. Keep going.
Yeah, 40 Federation starships up against one Borg cube.
See, it's not a fair fight, is it?
It's not a fair fight. Like 40, like it's 40, but still 40 isn't enough.
All right. So that's what you're saying. You need to make the comparison in your mind, because otherwise, as a listener, I'm not going to really understand what you're saying. Right?
I understand the task that Winnie is assigning Alex, but I'm having trouble imagining the mechanics of doing that, if that makes sense.
So you're saying 40,000 is nothing against one huge motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you got to think. That's your subtext.
Okay. So
you just need to think what you mean. 40,000 nothings against one huge motherfucker. You're just thinking that.
40,000 Federation starships against one big motherfucker.
There you
40
go.
Federation starships up against one Borg cube.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. See what I'm saying?
Yes.
It doesn't need to be pushed. It just needs to mean what it means.
After that, he kind of zooms in and he goes, I was just in engineering, just a grease monkey.
Okay, so you were in that battle? No, I was nobody, is what I was.
Yeah.
I was really a nobody. I wasn't making any decisions. It wasn't me, right? I was nobody. I couldn't do anything about it. Right? Isn't that why you're saying that?
Yeah, I was just in engineering, just a grease monkey.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't want to make the word important. You want to make the word mean what it means.
I was just in engineering. Just a grease monkey. Yeah.
Just somebody working on the engines. So if you actually say what it means.
Just somebody working on the engines. Just a grease monkey.
Yeah, there you go. See what I'm saying? Just paraphrase it, and then you know how to say it.
Hold on, that's going in the notes.
And you need to give him something to say. And you were in that battle? Well, I wasn't anybody important. I was just working on the engines.
Yeah. Should I have one of them saying something before each of my lines?
You need to have them say something to give you something to answer on every line. Yeah.
Okay.
Because every line needs to be an answer, and you need to know what it's an answer to. Obviously, they're not really saying those things, but you're saying them because you know they're thinking it.
Anything I'm saying must be triggered. And the next second, it's like space itself was burning.
I was just sitting around working on the engines, right? And the next second, it was like all of space was on fire.
Space itself was burning.
Yeah, it wasn't just a ship. No, it was like space itself was burning. Like space was on fire.
And the next second,
that's what's amazing about that sentence, right?
Yeah.
That you're talking about space being on fire. Space doesn't burn.
What's the burn? But yeah.
So do you understand? You don't have to make the words important. You have to think what they mean.
Red alert. Load all torpedo bays, ready phasers. Move us to position Alpha, Ensign.
And the next second, it's like space itself was burning.
Why are you doing my job? You're trying to do my job because you're sitting there giving yourself a review. Stay in your character's mind. Okay.
Okie dokie.
You're trying to take my job away here.
Sorry. Alrighty.
You say it and then you go, how was that? I don't know. You got this little guy talking and going, what did you think of that one? No, I think that was too big of a pause, or that was too much of this. No, you've got to shut that guy up. You
Okie dokie.
Stay in your character's mind, okay?
Sorry. Got
All
it.
the time, 100% of the time. And I am here to be the observer, not you, okay?
I was just in engineering, just a grease monkey. And the next second, it's like space itself was burning. 50 of us made it down to the life deck.
What are you saying? Remember, we went through every single line, and then only 50 of us could make it. 300 were killed. And then, we can't even take the 50. We only got 10. What's the point you're trying to make? Not just to say the words, to make him understand how bad it was. You got to make Jack understand how bad it was. And then you're going to tell him whose fault it was.
Roman to fleet. We've lost main.
So that's a personal thing you're saying to Jack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Jack. This is not my usual thing, because your mom got me all drugged up.
Sorry. Right? I'm a little out of sorts. Your mom is quite liberal with those pain meds. A little bit like that, or
yeah, I like that, but don't watch yourself. It's my job, okay?
Yeah. Yes.
So you're saying, but everything here is that. It's personal to Jack, right?
Oh, like everything, or in this part?
Pretty much everything, isn't it?
Steve, okay.
Just between you and me, Jack, you know who your dad is?
Speaking of harrowing tales, did your old man ever tell you about the first time that he and I met? USS Constance? Stardate 440.3.
Okay, so remember, Alex, that you're still kind of reeling from the dream. Right? And you're saying, did your dad ever tell you about the thing I was just dreaming about just now? Because you're a little too cheerful about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not something you can really joke about. You joke when you first walk in and you say, wow, are you full of shit? I'm sorry. You got to forgive me because your mom just drugged me up. But I'm going I want to tell you a story of something you never heard about before.
Speaking of harrowing tales, did your old man ever tell you about the first time he and I first met? USS Constance? Stardate 44023? Come on. You must have heard about the Battle of Wolf 359. 40 Federation starships against one Borg cube? I was just in engineering, just a grease monkey. And then, the next second, it's like space itself was burning. About 40 of us made it down to the life deck. Just one pod. 10 seats.
See, you're telling the story in order to make him understand what you went through, as though he's going through it. Make him go through it. Good. I'm Jack. Look at me.
Imagine this, Jack. It's like space itself was on fire.
Good. That was it. Did you get hurt?
40 of us made it down to the life deck. But just one pod. 10 seats.
What does he say? He says, well, just save your friends then.
We were all friends.
The thing is, Jack, I couldn't just save my friends because we were all friends. Tell me.
The thing is, Jack, I couldn't just save my friends because we were all friends.
That's it.
They were all.
See how personal that is?
Yeah. But It is, and it's there, but I don't know why the mechanism to generate it automatically without Winnie going, "Hey, do this," it isn't catching. If that makes sense.
Well, you need a Jack. See, I'm playing the part of Jack for you.
Yeah.
You look at me, let me be Jack. So you just need to connect with Jack. It's purpose and relationship. You need to connect with the person that you're talking to and change them in the way that you want to change them.
Okay.
And it's personal.
Okay.
It's not a performance. So you want to think big instead of, I'm talking to you. I'm trying to make an effect on you. You're the one that needs to know this. Imagine it, Jack. Imagine space being on fire. Imagine that every one of those guys was a friend of yours. Feel it, Jack. Feel it. So you don't have to feel it. You have to make Jack feel it.
50 of us maybe made it down to the life deck. Uh-oh. Just one pod. Only 10 seats.
So can you imagine that moment when you make it down to the deck and you open the doors to get into the space pods, right? And there's only one.
Oh, no. Just one pod. 10 seats. The thing is, Jack, they were all my friends. They were all my Jack Crusher. We didn't fight over who should live and who should die.
So then, we didn't do that petty shit.
We didn't do any of that petty shit. We didn't fight over who should live and who should die. We waited for orders, Jack. And then finally, some lieutenant comes down and she just starts pointing. You. What? Why me?
Okay, now how do you feel? Why are you saving me?
Why me? I'm just some dipshit from Chicago. She didn't even choose herself. Get in, she says.
This woman didn't even think of herself. She's choosing me and she's not even saving herself?
This woman isn't even thinking of herself. She's choosing me and she didn't even save herself? Get in, she says. That's an order.
You can do it to Jack.
Get in. That's an order. I know. I ask myself the same thing every time. All the time. Some kind of mistake.
So how would you say that to her?
Some kind of mistake?
Yeah, I'm nobody.
Yeah.
Why are you saving me?
Okay, so the some kind of mistake part is snapping back to the memory, not him telling Jack he thinks it's some kind of mistake.
Well, no, you're trying to get, the whole thing is getting Jack to have the same memory you have.
Gotcha. Please, just save yourself. This has got to be some kind of mistake. Why are you saving me?
And I think you can be even more desperate about that. Because
why are you saving me?
Yeah, yes.
Some kind of mistake. Save yourself. Why are you saving me?
That's good. Yes.
11,000 dead. Do you know where your old man was on that day? He was on that board cube, setting the world on fire. And forget about all of that weird shit that you heard about on the Stargazer. The Borg, the real Borg, they're still out there, and they have a name for him. Locutus of Borg. The only Borg so deadly, they gave him a goddamn name.
They've locked on.
Reroute auxiliary power.
Starships Bellerophon and Yamaguchi moving to assist.
Target acquired.
Subspace message, sir. No audio.